Well, the sky is truly the limit. A Flint woman helping clear the skies for women. Our Zane Omer is live in Flint with the story of a woman who went to great lengths to achieve her dream. Zane?
Flint is known as Vehicle City for its rich history in the auto industry, but it's also the hometown of a woman who's made significant strides in the sky. A trailblazer with ambition out of this world.
She went right up to the point until it literally took an act of Congress to stop her from going to the moon.
But whose story is often left out of the history books.
This isn't taught in school. It's not taught in college. It's not taught in the elementary schools or junior high schools of Genesee County.
While advancements in the Vehicle City were being made on land, Bernice Trimble Stedman paving the way for women in flight.
She was resilient and powered through it, didn't let anything stop her.
Stedman was born on July 9, 1925 in northern Michigan, experiencing tragedy at a young age, losing her father and 3 siblings in a house fire. The only 2 survivors, Bernice and her mother, moved to Flint after her mother remarried.
Bernice started out as a student at Washington Elementary. She grew up on Ohio Avenue on the east side of Flint, a true east sider. Went to Washington Elementary, Whittier Junior High School, and then graduated from Flint Central. And she knew early on that she wanted to be an aviator. That's what she wanted to do at a time when women, they weren't even really necessarily taking jobs, let alone professions, and let alone in aviation.
And for Stedman, the sky was the limit, taking a job at AC Sparkplug to finance her aviation ambitions.
She got on her bicycle on the east side and pedaled her bicycle out to Bishop Airport to take lessons to learn how to be a pilot. And she decided that that was what she wanted to do with her life. And she was so good and such an incredible student that she wound up training military pilots, commercial pilots, amateur pilots, and she was training military and commercial pilots when women weren't even allowed to have those jobs.
Stedman training World War II pilots and becoming a champion at airplane racing.
Flint's had a great record with speed. 2 of the fastest men in the world, Herb Washington and Michael Miller. Louis Chevrolet was the fastest in an automobile at one point in time, and you have Bernice being the fastest in an airplane for a woman.
Her accolades landing her an invitation to be part of the Mercury 13 program, a special group of women in the United States selected to be the first to go to space.
The tests were about her mental resilience, the ability to live in a contained space, the ability to not go to the bathroom for a really long period of time, physical strength, flexibility, being able to breathe in different conditions, how to operate in a low zero gravity environment. And what's interesting is women tested out just as good as the men. On a lot of these tests, they actually beat them in things like resilience and just the way women's bodies are. They were actually more suited for space travel than men were.
But the mission and Stedman's dreams were grounded before liftoff.
They had congressional hearings on this. And of all people, John Glenn, who was an astronaut, one of the original Right Stuff people, a congressman, a Marine, a hero, he just didn't believe women should go to space. And he was such a highly respected person that he advocated in front of Congress that women not be allowed to go to space. And there were other people, including some women, and they shut the entire female Mercury program down. And Bernice was denied her opportunity to be the first woman on the moon as a result of that.
While Stedman would never make it to space, her legacy, a giant leap for womankind.
The number of people that she impacted in general, not just women, but just people, pilots that she trained, is exponential. It's unknowable. How many women saw her doing this over the course of her career and said, I can do that? It's unknowable, but I think it's safe to say you can count them in the thousands. Our goal, what we hope, is that it gets resurrected. And you tell people in general, and girls in particular, that you can do anything you want. Your limitations are only in your head. You should not be. It wasn't in Bernice's head. It was society.
So inspiring. After the Mercury 13 mission was grounded, Stedman got married, had kids, and moved her family back to northern Michigan, where she continued to be an entrepreneur and wrote her own book called Tethered Mercury. Stedman died in 2015 at the age of 89 in Traverse City.
All right, Zane, thank you. And if you would like to learn more about Bernice Trimble Stedman, she is the cover feature of the Genesee County Historical Society's magazine. We'll have more information on our website, WNEM.com.